I've tested every security hack out there across hundreds of trips. Today, I'm sharing outdated security methods that no longer work and what you can do instead. The first outdated trick that's now putting your valuables at risk is trusting hotel room safes. I used to lock everything in there too, like my passport, cash, and even laptop, thinking that the metal box with a keypad was basically a mini bank vault. But here's what most travelers don't know about hotel room safes, and what I personally did not know about them until I started researching for this video. Most hotel safes have master codes that haven't been changed since installation, and these default codes can be easily found with a simple Google search, which means they're not exactly secret, like, at all. I saw a video by another travel creator who tested this at a hotel in Jakarta. He set his own code, then tried the universal override. He double tapped the pound key, entered super, then punched in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The safe opened right up, which meant it completely bypassed his personal code. Let us know down in the video comments if you still use the hotel room safe when you travel. These safes are also often built with thin metal and cheap components, and a determined thief can force them open with basic tools in minutes. And since there's no surveillance and no access logging for your hotel room, if something goes missing, you have zero way to prove who opened your safe. Never rely on hotel room safes as real protection, and keep valuables like your passport, wallet, and phone with you when you leave the room. For items you truly can't carry, ask about safety deposit boxes at the front desk because these require staff oversight and logged access. This tip obviously depends on the hotel that you are staying at, so proceed with caution. There are some front desks that I would trust, and there are many that I would not trust. The second outdated trick is using those hidden money belts and under-jacket fanny packs. These were supposed to keep things hidden away and make you a tough victim for pickpockets. They also tend to be in awkward places on your body that are a little bit more difficult to access than an outer pocket on your backpack. But the problem is that thieves recognize these security products immediately. The way you keep adjusting your waistband and that awkward fanny pack outline under your shirt means you're not hiding valuables, you're advertising exactly where they are. This is similar to using a hotel safe where a thief knows that all of your valuables are in that one spot. It's the same thing if all of your valuables are in a single money pouch on your body. One grab, and they've got it all. Airlines have caught on too. These can now be flagged as additional carry-on items, which means extra fees when you're trying to board, which sometimes feels like theft considering how high those baggage fees can be. Instead of a fanny pack, consider using modern travel wear with built-in security. For example, jackets from Scotty Vest have zippered pockets that fit just about anything and don't look obvious. For larger items, you can look for backpacks with anti-theft features from brands like PackSafe. These have slash-resistant materials, locking zippers, and RFID blocking pockets that look like regular bags, not obvious security devices. The key is using security that's built into normal-looking gear, not products that advertise the fact you are carrying around valuable items. And regardless of where you decide to store your valuables, just make sure you separate them around your body. You do not want to have everything in a single pocket. This applies to our third outdated security method too, since you should also not keep all your travel documents together in one portfolio or travel wallet. For years, this felt like the smart, responsible approach to travel security. Travel agencies even handed out branded document wallets to reinforce this habit. The thinking was if everything's organized in one place, you can grab it quickly, nothing gets lost, and you look like an experienced traveler who has their act together. This security method made sense when boarding passes were printed, you needed physical hotel vouchers, and losing one paper ticket could derail your entire trip. But this approach has now become a major vulnerability since keeping everything in one sleeve or travel wallet now creates a single point of failure. If that document holder gets lost or stolen, you're instantly without everything. Your passport, ID, travel plans, and proof of bookings are all gone at once. That's basically a full lockout from continuing your trip or even getting home easily. And since those papers often include your home address and travel dates, you're basically telling a thief, here's where I live, and I'm not there right now. Not good. Not good at all. Split your sensitive documents so losing one thing doesn't cost you everything. Store trip details digitally in cloud-based apps like Google Drive or TripIt, or even in a folder in your email account. Most airlines, hotels, and even immigration systems accept digital copies or mobile confirmations now. And if you are enjoying this video, then definitely hit subscribe so you don't miss another video, and it's also a free way to support the channel, so Ollie and I really appreciate it. We are also so close to hitting 300K, and it could be your subscribe that gets us there. So thank you. The fourth outdated method is using TSA locks on checked luggage as if they actually provide security. Those master keys that only TSA was supposed to have been leaked online. Anyone can buy them for a few dollars or even 3D print them, or copy one if they get their hands on it. But it gets worse. Even without the master key, there's the pen trick. You can stab a ballpoint pen into any zipper track, pop it open, grab whatever you want, and reseal it. Your lock is still in place, but your bag has been ransacked. The problem is that if you lock your luggage, you're giving yourself this false sense of security, which could end up leading to bad decisions like packing something you would not want to lose or something that's actually valuable inside of a check-in suitcase. The only way to guarantee you do not have something valuable stolen from your luggage is to never pack irreplaceable or high-value items. Keep jewelry, electronics, important documents, and prescription medications in your personal item where they stay with you, even on the flight. For the stuff you do check, use low-key alternatives like zip ties on your zippers. These don't signal that you have high-value items in your bag and are often just enough of a deterrent to prevent theft of opportunity or cause a thief to move on to an easier target. They're harder to spot than shiny locks, and TSA can easily cut them if needed, so you are allowed to use them. You can also use a luggage cover or even consider a luggage wrapping service at the airport, because this completely defeats the pen trick since thieves can't even get to your zippers if they are under a cover or layer of plastic. You can take this tip a step further and use a child-themed luggage cover, since a thief is less likely to target a child's suitcase, assuming there isn't going to be anything too valuable inside. And speaking of keeping essentials with you, I've partnered with Anchor on today's video to show you how their nano travel adapter makes travel so much easier. Something that used to take up way too much space in my personal bag was bulky international travel adapters. When you're hopping between countries, outlet shapes can change constantly. The Nano Travel Adapter keeps things simple since it works in over 200 countries with 4 interchangeable plug types, so you're covered pretty much anywhere you go. It's the ultra-compact, all-in-one adapter for the world. And even though it's tiny, you can still charge up to 5 devices at once with 2 USB-A ports, 2 USB-C ports, and a standard AC outlet. And for even faster charging, which we all need, the Anchor Charger 100 Watt is the smart, compact charger built for every trip. It can power your laptop, tablet, phone, or other device all at once through its 3 ports, so you only need one charger when you travel. This charger delivers a steady 100 watts output on any USB-C port and maintains peak performance up to twice as long compared to the average 100 watts charger, so it's perfect when you need a quick, efficient top-up before heading out. Black Friday is coming, so if you love Anchor products as much as I do, then be sure to add them to your shopping cart. I'll leave the links down in the video description for you to check out. The fifth outdated approach is just dropping an AirTag in your luggage without thinking it through. AirTags are amazing for tracking lost luggage, but here's what many travelers do not realize. When an AirTag travels with someone who doesn't own it, their iPhone automatically alerts them about the unknown tracker. This anti-stalking feature means if a baggage handler or thief has an iPhone, they'll get a notification about your tracker and can easily find and remove it. An AirTag that can be easily found and then removed and discarded is not going to help you at all. On the other hand, an AirTag that has had the sound disabled and then is properly hidden inside of your luggage could be the thing that helps you track down that luggage if it's stolen. So use an AirTag, but before placing it in your suitcase or wallet or backpack, disable the speaker so it can't chime when someone tries to make it beep. I'll link instructions on how to do this in the description. Then, regardless of where you are putting the AirTag, make sure you hide it properly. I use an AirTag in my suitcase and will tape it under the interior lining since this is a sneaky spot that's not immediately visible. The next outdated security method is relying on hotel door chain locks for protection. These chains and flip latches can be bypassed easily with simple tools, even rubber bands or wire. They were designed as privacy features, not security features. They'll stop someone from walking in unannounced with a key, but they won't stop anyone determined to get in. That's why it's a great idea to travel with and use a portable door lock when you're inside your room. Products like the Ace Mining portable lock will easily wedge into the door frame, making it nearly impossible to open from outside even with a master room key. It turns out that a $5 portable lock from Amazon can give you the type of peace of mind that a hotel room door lock cannot. Who would have thought? They're small, lightweight, and work on most standard hotel doors worldwide. Before bed each night, engage the deadbolt, place your portable lock, and keep valuables out of sight from windows. If a room feels unsafe for any reason, trust your gut and request a change immediately. Another outdated security practice is relying on passwords alone to protect your devices while traveling. Passwords can be guessed, stolen through fake websites, cracked with software, or exposed in data breaches. And when you are traveling, these risks multiply significantly. Many travelers store passwords insecurely in notes apps, on paper, in wallets, or in emails. All of these make your passwords easy targets. Instead, take a moment to enable biometric security like fingerprint, Face ID, or iris scanning on any device you have that has these capabilities. These are far harder to steal than passwords. Plus, you never have to worry about remembering your password. Turn on two-factor authentication for all travel and other sensitive accounts, including airlines, hotels, and banking. This means that even if someone gets your password, they still can't access your accounts since they would also need a second form of verification, like a code sent to your phone or generated by an authenticator app to complete the login process. And for accounts that don't support biometric login yet, use a password manager like NordPass to generate and store unique, complex passwords for each account. This way, you don't have to remember dozens of different passwords, and each account has its own secure password that can't be reused if one gets compromised. And whenever you're on public Wi-Fi, always connect through a VPN since it keeps your data encrypted and your information private. If any of these security tips caught you off guard, you're going to be shocked by what's really happening behind the scenes at airports across the country. I'll put a video on the screen now and link it for you in the description where I break down real cases of airport theft, insider stories from former agents, and even private Facebook groups where TSA employees have made fun of passengers. It's pretty eye-opening, and it'll completely change how you see airport security. Don't forget to hit subscribe to join Ollie and me back here for more travel tips and hacks each week, and we will see you in that next video soon. Bye.